Looking ahead to the trading week beginning September 15th, retail sales in the U.S. are due out on Tuesday. The headline August retail sales figure is supposed to be slightly weaker, with core retail sales expected to be unchanged according to analysts. If the data is as expected or stronger, stocks could dip a little, at least until the Fed meeting, but a weaker core could drop inflation pressures and increase the probability of a dovish Fed. Next week is central bank week. Central bank decisions from the Bank of Canada, the Bank of England, the Bank of Japan, and of course the big one, the U.S. Federal Open Markets Committee from the U.S. Fed are expected. Markets are expecting a 25 basis point rate cut from the Bank of Canada, driven by weak GDP and jobs data. The Bank of England is expected to hold rates steady due to persistent inflation pressures. The Bank of Japan is also expected to hold rates steady, but that's due to its typically cautious approach. The market expects a 25 basis point rate cut out of the Fed, the U.S. Fed. The CME FedWatch tool shows a 94.7% probability of only 25 at this meeting, and a dovish FOMC statement and Powell press conference tone, signaling further rate cuts of 50 to 75 basis points by year end to support growth, as data shows mild inflation pressures and a weakening labor picture. Earnings and data next week. We only have 8 companies reporting with market caps over $1 billion, and the most important ones are FedEx Corp, Ferguson Enterprises, Lennar, the home builder, General Mills, Darden Restaurants, and Cracker Barrel. Data next week, Sunday night, China's industrial production and its unemployment rate. Monday, in the U.S., the New York Empire State Manufacturing Index. Tuesday, UK employment data, German and EU ZEW economic sentiment and current condition indexes, and in the US, retail sales and industrial production. Wednesday, interest rate decisions from the Bank of Canada and the FOMC in the US. Thursday, interest rate decisions from the Bank of England and the US Philly Fed Index. The same evening, we get a Bank of Japan interest rate decision. Friday, UK and Canadian retail sales data. And Friday evening, a People's Bank of China rate decision that we left out of the central bank talking points.